Dude, what did I tell you? I mean, at least she wasn't like shoving a rubber fist up her ass while she watched a man in leather get whipped by a 7-foot-tall woman wearing a dog collar. Not that I know what that looks like or anything. Billy, this is your thing.
I know.
Is there an esports for dummy book up there?
I hope so.
Probably not.
Is that what it says?
You know,
It does.
I was real confident about this place until seeing that book just now. Only reason I'm saying that is because Stu's here.
Yeah, that's great. Guarantee you bought under his name too.
Yeah, we promise to only talk shit to your face.
Oh man.
Oh, here we go. We're gonna do this
As long as they're not like the ones last night.
Yeah, for the love of God.
Or can I say this one? No, Billy, you can't say that.
For the
100%
love of
doing it. Why did an old man fall in a well?
Why?
Because he couldn't see that well.
I kind of like that one. That one makes me grin.
I don't like it.
You got to talk in the front of your mic there, bud.
Into the front of my mic.
You're doing one of these.
Oh, like this?
He was not. Hey, Dad, let him do his thing. You're doing great.
Gonna stress Billy out immediately.
What do you call a fake noodle?
Oh, I know this one.
Hey, there it is.
Gotta be quicker than that.
What
I was
it?
just gonna let it go.
An impasta.
An impasta. What's red and smells like blue paint?
Red paint?
That's right, and I don't get the fucking joke.
Oh, it's because it's paint. All paint smells the
just
same.
paint.
Yeah.
I read that one like a book. Give me a symbol.
Stu, kick him out.
What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo?
I don't know.
What?
One is very heavy. The other is, a little lighter.
All right, that's show corner. Jesus Christ. Is everybody ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
You're now listening to the most mediocre podcast on the planet. Honestly oversharing. Welcome to the Thunderdome, bitch.
I'm crying. Dude, there's nothing better than starting the show with that intro music. There really isn't.
That laugh.
Billy's laugh just.
That's the most pure Billy laugh we've gotten.
It's so
Billy,
contagious.
if somebody would pay you just to laugh, would you take it? Like, we don't want you to talk. We don't want you to have ideas. Just come and laugh.
I would say it kind of like a cameo thing.
Yeah.
So, $50 a video.
OnlyFans just for
Dude, I was just about to say
Dude,
that.
fuck it, let's do it.
like a ASMR where it's just Billy laughing.
$50 a video right there. I'll do it.
To be honest with you, I think you might get a couple hits every
Yeah,
month.
you don't have a channel there. You have a career.
There's probably some.
Yeah.
Listen, there's probably some person out there with a weird kink where they're like, oh yeah, get off the last.
Oh, there's no probably. There is.
Oh, yeah,
There
sure.
is.
If there's feet people, there's definitely laugh people.
There's a lot worse than feet out there, too.
All right, what the fuck is up? Jesus Christ. What the fuck is up, everybody? Aiden Christ. What the fuck is up, everybody? It is another episode of the most mediocre podcast on the planet, honestly oversharing. Welcome to the Thunderdome. Birch.
Love it.
We're here at Level Up Arena.
We are.
We're in Kansas City in Level Up Arena. Stu, the owner, has given us full reign to about 1/32 of the building, which was smart on his part because there's a lot of shit in here that we would have way too much fun with.
Yep.
Matt wants to talk. Go ahead.
Shit we couldn't afford either.
Yes, hey, there you go.
And these couches are super comfy. I mean, no free sponsors, but Nebraska Furniture Mart, that's where you get these.
Yeah.
Super comfy on the tushy.
Nice.
I'm glad you threw out the name of the furniture company before I could make a joke. We can cut this part.
Yeah,
out,
we could edit it. We're not live. We're good.
I swear to God. Can I? Should I do it?
I mean, you can.
Dude, this is like shout out to Bella Danger and Kansas City.
Wait, we're not shutting out Adriana Chichik? Why not?
Because she broke her tailbone at TwitchCon. Did you see that?
Yeah.
My buddy saw it live.
Literally got
Saw
her
it
back.
live?
Yeah.
Literally got her back blown out.
There was
Come on.
my buddy. There's footage. There's another angle that you see, and my buddy's in the background watching it happen. You just see his face go.
Oh.
It was crazy. I think my favorite tweet that came out of that, to play off of what you said, somebody said, "I can't believe I saw Adriana Chichik get her back blown out in real life."
I meant to
I think is my
ask you if
favorite.
you were there for that when that actually happened.
So at that time, I was at the InFam event because Nick Merckx was putting on his own thing a few blocks away. So that's where we were at the time. And then my buddy texted me and goes, "Dude, some girl just got wheeled out there in the wheelchair from the foam pit." I go, "No kidding." And the next thing we know, broke her back in 2 places, and she's still trying to figure out how to walk, I think.
She's been trying to do that since she started.
All
swimming.
right. All right.
That was from
All right.
a week ago, though.
So there's this weekend's been interesting to say the least. So we don't have a beer. We have something that we did on the show. A couple months ago.
Many moons.
Many moons. That's a good way of putting it. We have a variety of flavors of it today. Now, real quick, it's ranch water. We've had ranch water on the show before. Our story, I'll read it since you're all the way over there, Matt.
Can we give it to Matt?
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah,
you
come
can't take this
Yeah,
away.
don't take his bit.
The camera is really...
Throw it to him. Throw it to him.
No.
No,
chucking
no.
Absolutely not.
We were treading water with that last night. We don't need to throw it again.
Yeah, dude.
You're the one who did it.
Yeah, full confidence in the guy.
Matt's eyes got so wide.
So am I just reading the our story part then?
Yeah.
Okay. A lone river cuts through the high desert of far west Texas. Out of the Lone River flows ranch water. Legend has it, the first soul to taste ranch water followed miles of Texas stars until they found until they fell asleep under a pinyon tree. Would you shut the fuck up?
Let him go.
Well, what transpired on that journey remains a mystery. Its spirit inspires to this day.
Hey, you did okay.
Rating.
Let's grab
1
him.
out of 10.
No.
Come
At
on.
least a 6.
Q.
The only reason he stumbled so much is because you guys were interrupting him.
No. He
It's
messed
his own
up.
medicine, though.
He messed
Hey,
up once.
Q, which one do you want?
Surprised me.
one.
Here you go.
I got the dented spicy one because Matt brake checked every single one of us and these flew all over the place.
Here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna hand me
Okay.
one blind. I'm gonna taste it blind, and we're gonna go from there. I'm not gonna open my eyes till it's my turn to taste.
Okay.
Can you see? Can they see the
You
logo?
shook the shit out of it. You just shook the shit
Tell me
out
when
of
they
it.
can see the logo.
Keep going.
Keep going. Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep on.
Keep going.
I got small hands, guys.
Keep
There's no
going.
way the logo hasn't passed
going.
already.
Keep going.
Stop.
Stop.
Billy.
Yeah.
You're forgetting one. Again.
There's one right behind you.
They're not cold.
Right behind you. Literally right behind you.
Can we speed the process up? I don't enjoy being blind.
Ranch water. I have the spicy one. It's made with 100% agave, natural lime juice, and jalapeno flavors.
Crisp crush. I like it. Thank you.
This is my
You
favorite
want
one.
to turn that can back towards you?
I don't know what towards me means. I'm blind.
Hang on. Don't move. Don't move.
Billy, you
Loosen the
shouldn't
grip.
have
Loosen
said
the grip. No,
anything.
no. Loosen the grip. Loosen
No,
the
just
grip.
have him curl his wrist.
Okay, grip it. That's
Grip
my
it and
dick.
rip it.
Okay, wait.
All right, now go for it.
This is.
This guy.
This is
You're not messing
terrible.
with me, are
No, I swear to God.
This is a nice couch.
Hang
I don't
on,
want
wait.
to spill on the
Line it up to your mouth. Line it up to your mouth like you're getting ready to take a sip. You're good.
Okay.
Go for it.
6 out of 9 would recommend.
This couch is sticky.
Two tastes. Sometimes we follow rules.
That's delicious.
Yeah.
I'm not really a seltzer or like a. Is this alcoholic water? Is that what you
Yeah,
describe it as?
it's a seltzer.
I'm not a seltzer guy, but I mean these could go down easy.
What flavor do you think it is?
Can I get a multiple choice option?
No,
I didn't see any of them.
absolutely
I
not.
think spicy was an option.
Spicy was an option.
Not spicy.
No.
I feel like cucumber should be one if it's not.
There is one, but not in this variety pack.
Okay, wow, look at me go.
All right, Q. Your flavor options are original, spicy, Rio red grapefruit, and prickly pear.
That's prickly pear.
Wrong.
Original OG.
No.
Damn it.
Third and final answer.
What was the other one?
You only have 2 to pick
You
from.
only have 2 to pick from. And you
That's
already
not
said one of
spicy.
them. There you go.
So that's the other one. What's the other one?
Red grapefruit.
Red grapefruit. That was my first one. That's good.
Damn it.
Rio.
You can open your eyes now. There you go.
Oh, I can. That's pretty good.
You like
That's
the grapefruit one? The grapefruit one's pretty good.
That's an attractive can too.
Yeah.
I like that.
Ranch water. It doesn't. It makes you feel like you could like still ride a Harley and drink these. You know what I mean?
Out of 10 for a seltzer, I'm gonna give that a solid 7.5.
Billy,
Really?
you give your rating.
7.5.
The spicy one, I'm gonna give about an 8 because I love spicy
8.
shit.
I give the spicy one a 7, 8, just because. I don't know. I'm trying to make my ratings a little bit more intense lately.
Listen, I know you have to make Bloody Marys with vodka, but I would love to try it.
When the fuck did the
Ooh.
Chiefs get on the 6? Sorry, go ahead.
Matt, what do you got the OG one? What do you think? Matt,
I don't care for it. I'm not a seltzer guy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not.
Touchdown!
It's not bad. It's not the worst thing I've ever tried, but it's just not my thing. I'd 4, 5.
Okay. All right. That kind of
Out of
ruins our
5, he
ratings.
gives it a 5.
I told Q that if he needed to celebrate, he needs to go to the right because there's too many chords to the left.
There's a flag. There's a flag.
If you haven't realized by now, we're watching the San Francisco Kansas City game, so there will be random celebrations and or freakouts in the middle of this episode. Real quick, there it is. All right.
Sorry.
All right. So
Sorry, Stu.
I want to talk about something real quick before we get into the meat and potatoes of today's episode.
Okay.
Where are you going?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, his camera's really just
Uh-oh.
not.
Well, chop block. He's a grown man. All he did was... Okay. All right.
Ooh, that was a really good idea, Matt.
Why didn't you think of that?
Because I am just here to talk.
I know. That's
Because
not
he,
here.
he is not him. He is not
No,
him.
Billy, come on, man.
Listen, that's yours and Q's thing. I can't get in on
Hey. Damn straight.
that. See?
Q and yours. That's the
Regardless, it's between you two.
irregardless.
Irregardless.
Actually. Irregardless.
All
All
right,
right.
working with a bunch of
So
cats.
so
I swear.
so
Get through there. Oh, he missed it. Oh,
here's some
Bucker.
butter. God damn it, this is my kicker.
Have fun keeping Q quiet on here when you go to edit this.
You ready? I'll keep him quiet with this. So, shout out to another sponsor of ours, Uncle Irvin's Beef Jerky. Uncle Irvin's Beef Jerky, based in Texas and bringing you amazing Texas flavors as well. Real beef jerky. Real beef jerky, not mixing in a bunch of crap that you don't want to put into your body. Real beef jerky, authentic flavors for a moderate price. You go on right now, and without using the discount code, you can get, it's like 8 bags of beef jerky for under $50, which if you try to get 8 bags of beef jerky at, let's say, like a gas station right now, you'd pay about $65, $70.
Oh, easy.
You want to make it a little easier for yourself and help out the podcast, go to UncleIrvins.com, type in promo code RICO at checkout to get 10% off every single time you order. Now, if you're looking for, let's say, some Uncle Irvin swag, go ahead. They got it. They have some stickers there. One in particular, I think it's Taste of Texas, bitch.
I don't think that's actually...
No, it's just Taste of Texas. But they have awesome stickers, awesome hats, and shirts. Make sure you look at the sizing thing because they run about one size small. I found out because they run about one size small. But Kim now has an awesome Uncle Irvin's t-shirt. So make sure you go to UncleIrvins.com. Like I said, promo code RICO at checkout to get 10% off. Not the first time you order, every single time you order. Jeffrey Dahmer. I have something I want to talk about really quick about the whole Jeffrey Dahmer thing.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so all these little kids are going out dressed as like Jeffrey Dahmer for
No way they're actually doing that.
Stu gave a really weird look when I started Jeffrey Dahmer and then went little kids right after. I keep seeing like on Facebook and Instagram little kids dressed up as Jeffrey Dahmer, and then there's people in the comments like, this isn't a joke and blah 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 blah. Yeah, but then they created this, I don't know, multi-million-dollar show.
True.
About Jeffrey Dahmer. So they're celebrating these killers, but then when people dress like them, now it's an issue.
Is it a celebration or is it just like telling the story in a cinematic way instead of a documentary style?
Okay, so in a say that word
Cinematic?
again? Cinematic. There it is.
Words.
So I'm just here to talk.
Accountant.
In a cinematic way. So
You're
in a
just the eye
cinematic way, there is a there's drama added to it. There's cinematic events and stuff added to
there's
it,
build
right?
up.
So
You have
to in order to do that, in order to shit on somebody or in order to praise somebody, just in general, in any cinematic universe,
MCU. What?
Look at that. You are kind of praising them in a way.
Okay.
Here's the thing: if you don't want killers to be in society after they did the killing, then don't create shows after them. Because how long did it take you to finish that series?
Week and a half.
3 days. It took me 3 days.
You were that locked
I got
in on
no
it?
sleep for 3 days.
You have 3 days worth of time to finish 10
no,
episodes?
I don't. So what did I didn't sleep. instead. So what I don't understand is you want to make this show that everybody's like praising about how amazing it was, but he is a piece of shit. But wow, Evan Peters did such a good job and blah 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 blah. Yeah, but like this 6-year-old dressed as Jeffrey Dahmer and for Halloween, or your boyfriend decided that he wanted to dress as Jeffrey Dahmer for the Halloween party, and now he's a piece of shit. No, but you're not a piece of shit for watching it. I just don't get. It's like a catch-22 for me.
I think either way you're a piece of shit. Like the documentary makers they're idolizing these people.
Yeah.
And then B, the people going out and dressing up as them, you're idiots too because you're perpetuating the same motion.
I will say the one that I did see, the parents definitely big pieces of garbage because there was a black foot and black hand like model in a bucket. What? So like you know how he like went after minorities,
right.
basically.
Oh. Yeah, and then
I was
no,
like, there's
they
a
did
lot
it.
going.
They actually
yeah,
did that.
Yeah, like that's going way too far.
That's fucked up.
That's going way too far.
I have a question.
Okay.
So seeing as how we're talking about like the glorifying and whatnot and people getting upset over a kid dressing as Dahmer, what's worse then, dressing up as Dahmer or Manson? Because at that point you could sit there and be like, hey, if he can do that, then my kid can do this.
I don't know. The guy back home that lives under the bridge just dresses up like Manson every single day. So
I don't know that you can justify one serial killer over.
No,
another.
you can't. I also agree. I also agree.
So, from an actor or actress standpoint, taking that role, is that a career risk? Like people are only going to know you for that role?
I feel like it's only a risk if it does bad.
Yeah.
But what if you do it so well that people only remember you as Dahmer? They don't remember you as Evan Peters.
That's fair.
God, there's a line I want to use from Tropic Thunder to describe this exact situation of it not going right, but I can't because of words.
I'm a dude playing a dude playing another dude.
No, it's like he went full.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, that's not something I ever want you to say on the show.
Yeah, never.
But I don't understand it. I agree that it is a bit of a risk. I mean, here's the thing though, you got to think of guys like Johnny Depp. Like he's not just known for Pirates of the Caribbean. He's very well known for it, but he's done a bunch of other movies. Evan Peters has done like high quality like indie movies and like he's got a bunch of fangirls and stuff, but like I love watching that type of stuff, and I think we all do. Yeah. I think there's a part of every human alive that really enjoys watching stuff like that because first and foremost, Geno touchdown.
Hey,
that was in the beginning of the game. But I think there's a part of everybody that enjoys watching stuff like that because it is a little informative. You kind of learn about like how fucked up people can be, right? But on the other end of it, when people start to try and make stances on stuff like this, instead of looking at it whole picture and just picking out bits and pieces of what you shouldn't be able to do, I think it's a little fucked up. I really do, because like if you want to say dressing up as Jeffrey Dahmer is messed up, then why are you creating like, dude, that it cost them like $35 million to create that show.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, at the end of the day, Netflix it's a business, and what they're doing is they're playing on the psychology of humans. We're very curious people, and if you throw out a TV series about something we don't understand, and you're gonna explain it to us, we're gonna watch it.
Do you think they sent an impressionist out to Evan Peters and were like, you want to make a movie?
Oh, you know he's been studying that role for.
Oh, he said it's the hardest thing he's ever done.
Oh,
and he like studied him for like years.
That's wild.
All of the contracts and stuff for this were signed like 3 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's because they wanted to get it perfect.
Have you guys seen the show it's on Apple TV? It's called Black Box.
I've heard of it.
You've talked about it before.
Right.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's just whenever somebody can portray a villain or somebody that, you know, egotistical and like crazy and psychotic and play it off exactly kind of how they were, I tip the cap to that actor every time.
Absolutely.
That's such an impressive performance.
I feel like it's easier to be somebody or act as somebody who's never existed.
Yeah.
Captain Jack Sparrow never existed.
Yeah, guess what?
You get to make whatever the fuck you want out of it.
Exactly.
But to like then go in and like Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh my God, yeah.
It existed. Like that whole thing. I mean, obviously there was a little bit more. It was dramatized, right?
Added, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Added,
that a word?
like things.
Yeah,
dramatized.
Dramatized? Is that a word? Matt, can we get a word checker?
Yes.
Dramatized?
Dramatized.
That's it.
That does sound a little bit better.
It's really scary. I used to teach kids how to speak English.
God bless our youth.
Dramatized. It's a little bit dramatized sometimes. Good thing I edit this show. But it's dramatized, right? But at the same point, like you still got to get the mannerisms down. You got to get the. Have you ever seen that video of Leo right before they say action, and he's just like messing around, whatever, and then they say action, and he like
just goes straight faced.
And he's like shaking hands. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Like it's wild what some of these actors can do.
Oh fuck! Look at Heath Ledger. He's a prime example of shit like that.
You know what blows my mind? The fact that people can do English accents so well. Like Australian people can just straight talk, American. But we try to go the other way, no shot.
Hugh Laurie?
Laurie.
Yeah. Hugh Laurie.
British.
Made a career off of speaking with an American English
great
accent.
Fucking American accent.
Who's this?
Hugh Laurie. House.
No shit.
Yeah, he's British. Super British.
I think he just broke my glass wall. I didn't know idea. It shattered.
Yeah.
I had no idea. That's wild.
I binged the fuck out of that for like a month.
Dude.
And I watched the very end of it, and they go through and like show him getting ready. It's kind of like how Leo was.
Yeah.
He sits there, be talking
Method
British
actor,
1 minute. Next thing you know,
Talking
boom,
British.
straight into his fucking American accent. You're just kind of like
Talking British. I feel like that was
the first time I ever heard a Keith Urban interview. Blew my mind.
Keith Urban.
Dude,
blew my fucking mind.
When I learned Heath Laurie was actually British.
who?
Hugh Laurie.
There you go. You're doing great.
I got a lot going on.
I know you do.
And
Such
so,
a command center.
I literally went to my dad. I'm like, is he British or English or American? Like,
British or English?
I can't tell which one. He goes, he's definitely fucking British. And
No, he's British.
Blew my mind.
He's
blew
definitely
my
British.
fucking mind.
Okay, so I don't want to stick on this too long because we got a couple things that we're gonna do today.
Yes.
First and foremost, we are gonna be doing a draft later in the show.
Fun.
Because we are in Level Up.
Yep.
We are going to be drafting our favorite video games.
You didn't fucking cheat again, did you?
Mind your business, Billy.
I feel like you have to be able to look them up.
Yeah, I mean, first you have to do your research, but you just have to think of your favorite video games of all time and
Absolutely.
hope no one else picks it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rich, can you do that thing again where you start talking about video games that
So
exist?
Twix is making a video game, and
How long is this callback going to be a callback?
oh,
for?
it's gonna be a callback for the rest of your life, buddy.
I fucking hate this show,
Hey,
dude. I don't know why.
hey.
Pancake eating motherfucker.
It's in the intro. Welcome to the Thunderdome, bitch.
I can't wait for Monday morning. I can wake up and have you guys not in my house anymore.
No, we'll be there Monday morning.
Great.
We'll be there Monday morning.
We'll be there Monday morning.
Monday evening. Yeah.
God, it's going to be
Yeah.
a time
I
for
feel
me
like
to come.
Link likes us better than he likes you.
I can either confirm or deny.
Link bought me shots instead of buying you a shot.
I think we all had shots from
Yeah.
there.
We all got shots from Link.
Not important.
Honestly,
Oversharing.
Friday was a blur. All right, but the meat and potatoes of today's episode is something that we've all been working on. I've been working on like
Haven't done
extremely
shit.
hard. Well, you're going to be doing shit today.
Okay, cool.
You helped with the creation of the story. You guys have definitely helped out with that. I created a play called The Father. So to kind of preface this, a couple weeks ago, we talked about how it was in my notes app, and I want you guys to know that most of the time when I'm entering things in my notes app, it's after 2:30 in the morning. So if that helps anything out. But in my notes app, I wrote down that the story of Jesus Christ is based on a lie told by a 15-year-old so that she wouldn't get stoned to death. She was so convincing in that lie, she convinced not only her I almost
I almost called her a
whore. You almost did it.
But she was so convincing of that lie that she convinced her future husband, convinced her parents, convinced an entire town, then was so committed to the bit that she convinced her son, who was so then convinced of the bit that he convinced thousands of people to be committed to the bit. And then those people then convinced millions of others. And that's why we have Christianity.
There's no way the Pope doesn't hear about this.
I hope he does.
Hope he does.
So,
Dude,
The Father.
ratings bump.
Yeah, talk about it. Everybody's going to know us.
The Father, written by Rico Dickard, performed by Honestly Oversharing. Aiden, who is the true father of Jesus Christ, will be played by BelowAverageQ.
Hello, hi, I'm God.
Mary will be played by Billy Hoffman.
Fuck yeah, let's go. We'd be the best Mary out there.
Joe,
Let's get it.
the cuckold stepdad, will be played by Matt Hack.
I did not agree to be a cuck here, but
Is this a real life? We're talking about the play.
Yes.
this is the play.
And then the voice of God narrator is me, Rico Dickard. Overview. The story is placed in modern-day suburbia. It is a simple and modern take on the story of the Virgin Mary. Mary is an 18-year-old girl who comes from a troubled home life with a turbulent past. Mary is sweet, loving, caring, and unfortunately a little gullible. She lives with her parents in the town of Bethel Ridge, a peculiar town with peculiar rules. Mary has just graduated from high school. In terms of a plan after graduation, Mary is a bit lost. To appease her parents, she applies and obtains a job at a local restaurant where she meets him. Who is him? He is Aiden. Aiden is 20 years old and of a slender build. He has dark features and stays to himself. Mary is fascinated by Aiden, watches his every move, and even attempts to talk to him on too many occasions to count. Mary often fails when it comes to Aiden. He always has his AirPods in and his snapback hat on backwards, a hat that simply reads Yeti across the front. After months of pursuing this mysterious being, Mary finally attains the attention of the man who with so little words. The two find themselves eventually entangled in a situation that spirals their lives into a whirlwind of misadventure and anxiety. The story is about the father, the actual father. And this is where we need the Law and Order. Dun, dun.
Did you edit that in and not get a copyright strike?
No, absolutely not. We tried once. It got taken down from even Spotify.
Well,
Lights up. Act 1. Lights up. Enter Aiden, who sits on a stool in the back of a restaurant kitchen. Narrator. There he is. You know, him. The father. Oh. You don't know who that is yet. Shit. I'm so used to being all-knowing. This is awkward. Well then, there's Aiden. Aiden is listening to music. It is loud enough that others around him can hear a muffled version of whatever song he is listening to. He's drawing. It's not a person or landscape, but what looks like a map. Gotta love this kid. He's drawing out his 5-year plan. Literally drawing it out in calculated doodles and scripts. This kid's mind is intense, and it's a wonder to watch. Ah, man. Here she comes. You know, her. Ah, fuck. There I go again. Sorry, I'll shut up now. A young girl walks up behind Aiden. Her eyes are full of worry and uneasiness. Enter Mary.
Aiden?
She's so annoying. I mean, she's nice and all, but come on. This dude is trying to...
Yeah? What?
I was wondering if you wanted to...
Dinner rush! Let's go! Aiden gets up, puts his AirPod back in, and walks past Mary. Ah, man. She's annoying, but that kind of sucked.
I can't
Line?
see shit. I can't see shit. Shut up.
It's like he sees me.
No, it's like grained at the end right there.
It's like he sees me.
Oh,
He
it's like
literally
he-
gave you your
I
line.
didn't hear that. Sorry. It's like he sees me, but tries to make sure he doesn't see me. In a town like this, he is such a breath of fresh air.
Enter server 1. Server 1. Girl, you better leave that boy alone. You know how this town works. You're meant to marry that fucking dummy Joe.
That server's aggressive.
Narrator. Oh, shit, dude. I totally forgot to explain to you what's happening here. Okay, so Mary and Aiden live in a town that's like Footloose on crack. They can drink and smoke and even shoot up black tar fucking heroin. But there's one thing that they can't do. Marry who they want. It works as if it's 5 BC. Wink, wink. These people are literally betrothed to others. Families basically sell their kids away for political gain, and if you're poor, you could even be married off to someone for like a cow or something. Mary's family is poor, and Aiden isn't even from here originally. Okay, back to it.
I'm looking. I can't see shit.
You don't have to. It's right here.
Oh, well, fuck.
The parentheses you don't read. It's
You talking about this second
acting
part right
cues.
here? That part?
Yes.
I'm
Jesus Christ.
Joe,
Aiden Christ.
Oh.
Jeez. We're doing that the rest of our lives.
I can't fucking focus right now. Joe is just fine. He's nice and just kind of...
What the
Read,
fuck?
man.
Dude.
Read, Matt.
Oh, man. This is
Come
brutal.
on, dude.
Oh.
And scene.
Joe's just fine. He's nice and kind, and he treats
Me all right.
me all right. Thank you.
Okay, all that stuff sounds amazing. Jesus Christ.
That's enough.
Aiden
I'm-
Christ.
Yeah, but is that enough?
Yeah, but is that enough? I mean, is it really? I mean, you're nice and kind and treat me well, too.
Why do I have to be stuck with Joe then?
Why do I have to be stuck with Joe, then?
Bitch! Do I have to remind you every day? This is just the way things are. Nothing you say or do is going to change that.
I just don't understand.
You dumb whores have tables. Go greet them and make daddy some money. End scene.
Fucking town are we living in? That's aggressive.
End scene. The beginning of Act 2. Mary is alone in her bedroom. I forgot about this. I honestly forgot about this. I wrote it and totally forgot. No, he doesn't. This could be really tough for you to get through. Okay, so Q, you're going to be Mary's mom.
Touchdown! Let's go! Come on!
This is so hard to
He's
get
so
through.
excited to be
Come
here.
on!
All right, no, Q, you're going to be Mary's dad.
Daddy?
No, you'll be Mary's mom. Be Mary's mom.
Okay, mommy.
You'll have more lines.
Okay. Wait. So where's her name at? What does it say? Ari?
It'll say Mary's mother.
Okay, so Mary's mother's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Got it.
Mary is alone in her bedroom. The lights are turned low. She is laying on her bed under the blanket. There's a faint rumbling noise.
Dude, what is she coming
Here we
into,
fucking
dude?
go.
Narrator, shocked look on his face and laughter in his voice. Oh, shit. You have impeccable timing. Mary is, she's in the middle of something right now. Low rumbling continues. Mary's father. Hey, Mary, Joe is in here and dinner is...
Jesus fucking Christ, Dad!
Something solid drops on the floor. What was once a low rumble has now become a harsh vibration on wooden floors. Mary's dad looks down, looks up at Mary, who is now covering herself with the blanket up to her neck. Mary's father. I appear to have made a grave mistake. Come down when you're ready. Walks out of room and slams door. Narrator. Dude, what did I tell you? I mean, at least she wasn't like shoving a rubber fist up her ass while she watched a man in leather get whipped by a 7-foot-tall woman wearing a dog collar. Not that I know what that looks like or anything. Mary quickly makes herself presentable and runs downstairs. Mary's parents and Joe are sitting at the table.
Oh, honey, you're finally down. Come help me in the kitchen.
Mary follows her mother into the kitchen.
Mary, what happened when your father went upstairs to get you for dinner? I heard a loud bang and some rustling. Then your father came back downstairs as if he saw a ghost.
I was just changing and I didn't hear him come in, so I let out a loud yell.
No, a juicy boy.
Oh, a loud juicy boy in his face.
Oh my goodness, Mary. You're always so vulgar. Why do you always
Have to say
Why do you always have to say things that upset me?
Okay, I know I said that Mary is annoying, but I forgot how funny she is. She literally just called a fart a juicy boy. Mary's
Just help me grab the green beans and the chicken. Oh,
Mary obliges and takes the items out of the kitchen and into the dining room, where her father refuses to make eye contact with her.
What's up, hot stuff?
Hello, Joseph.
Oh, me. Because I'm God, you get it?
God damn it.
You're meeting Joe for the first time right now, aren't you? Dude, this guy is an absolute animal. He's an idiot, but he's an animal. He loves to have a good time and is always the life of the party. He's actually a really cool guy. Mary can't stand him, and I'm not too sure why.
How's everyone today?
Oh, wait. I remember why she can't stand him. Okay, hold on. I got to read this back part. So, Joe moves tongs out of the way and grabs an entire prepared chicken breast up with his bare hand. Now go, Matt.
What's up, everyone? Or no. Yeah.
You're good. Fine. That's fine. Oh, wait. I remember why she can't stand him. He's a lot. Like, way too much.
Come on, Joe. Are you fucking serious?
Mary, language.
Jesus Christ.
No,
It's okay. It's okay, Mrs. T. Mary hates when I use the tongs God gave me.
Oh my fucking God, you're the worst.
Mary looks up at her father and smiles.
Hey, Dad, you good, bro?
Mary's father responds with a grunt and looks back down at his plate while he shovels in a forkful of chicken.
So, Mary, how was work last night?
Just fine.
Oh, Mary, why can't you just tell us how you're doing without just simply saying fine?
With a mouthful of things, Matt.
That's
Ball up a piece of paper, shove it in your mouth. We got to get the real thing.
Don't actually do it. Oh,
Yeah. Rip it. Yeah, there you go. Hurry up.
What is
You're
happening
ruining the
right now?
scene.
What the fuck?
Is there a camera on here?
It's okay, Mrs. T.
Oh, Steve, that's on Mary. A woman with boobs and a lot of shaft.
I hate this fucking show, dude. It's so much.
Look at Stu. Stu has no idea what the fuck he's
Stu is like, dude, get the fuck out of here, bro. This man just picked up a piece of paper off the ground and threw it in his mouth for comedic effect.
To be fair, I didn't tell Stu like the overview of what we do here. So I just
Stu asked, "What do you do here?" I said, "We talk about stupid things that you normally think to yourself. I shouldn't say these things out loud because somebody's gonna make fun of me. We say them for you."
Did he get through
With a mouthful of a couple things, Mrs. T, that's just our Mary, a woman full of little words and a lot of sass. Mary sighs and pushes her chairs back quick enough to make a scene.
You know, I'm not really that hungry. I'm going to my room.
Mary walks away and stomps up the stairs.
See? There's that sass.
Oh, yeah. This guy sucks. End scene. So that's Act 1 and 2. What do you think, Q?
God.
It's fucking good, dude.
Am I on the right track at least?
I definitely think we're onto something here. I'm super excited for this the next
Matt,
time.
I got to give you credit, man. You sat there and you like really fucking pulled it together at the end part.
I didn't switch cameras there at the end because I was kind of dying a little bit, so it was just looking at me.
I think everybody will get the gist of what's going on when they see it.
But I will say this. I forgot that I was supposed to say that line with the mouthful of something. And I'm like, how can I imitate this? I'm like, if I do this, I'm going to get shit on. I'm like, I actually have to put something in my mouth. I'm like, paper's right there. There we go.
He tried to put a whole piece in and couldn't say anything.
What'd that mouth do over there? Damn.
So Act 3 is when we're going to be introduced to Aiden and everything that Aiden, you know, the kind of things that are actually running through his brain because you just got a little glimpse of him in Act 1.
Okay.
Act 2, you got kind of like Mary's house environment, right? Her dad's kind of like an idiot who just like sits in the background. Her mom runs the house. She wears the pants.
Damn straight.
And Joe is just a bumbling idiot. And
He
is
fisted a chicken at the dinner table.
just full on. Wow.
While Mary fisted herself upstairs.
No, dude.
No, she didn't do that.
That was what God thought she was doing.
You know what she was doing, right? Have you ever seen Not Another Teen Movie?
Not in a minute. Well, I can make assumptions.
There you go.
Okay, all right.
Low
I mean,
growl.
I think the
DJ
description was well enough that you should be able to figure that one
Spin
out.
that shit.
So, so that's the Stu stepped around the corner and was like, "What the fuck just happened?"
It's not too late to get the fuck out.
Oh man.
So as long as we're on the right track, I'll continue with this kind of like serious but then humor at the same time.
What are we thinking? Like
All
a
right.
once a month read on this or some shit?
Yeah, I think once a month. I think we could do this.
Because then we can forget about it and be like, oh shit,
I forgot Act
Here
3's
we
coming
go.
up.
I wrote this. So I actually wrote it a week ago, and then forgot the hard drive that it was on. So I had to rewrite. This was all rewritten in the car ride down.
You're kidding.
I swear to God.
Tip the cap to you.
It took me what 2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Nice. Good work for you.
It was intense, and I was like, "Ooh, I really enjoy the way that this is going rather than the other way." It sounded a little too sitcom-y
I like it.
the first time around. So this is more like a Degrassi kind of like I said, American Pie feel.
So there's like no crowd clapping or
no
laughing.
crowd, no crowd, multiple camera.
Multiple camera. Okay.
Yeah, not single camera shit.
Hell yeah.
Okay, as
Hell
long as you
Hell
enjoyed
yeah.
it.
No, I'm with you. I'm
All
with
right,
you.
all right. So let's get into the draft.
Here we go again.
Fucking Chiefs can't stop me.
Matt, you
buddy.
got something to type everything down?
Yeah, give me 1 second here. I'm opening that up right now.
Okay. I'll look at my phone real quick.
Are we doing franchises or are we doing one single game from a franchise?
One single game from a franchise. So
Okay.
it could be.
Yeah. Okay.
It
No.
could
No.
Hold
Shut your
on.
mouth.
It could be the 1 and 2 of that game.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Okay. I didn't want to. I
Okay.
didn't want to be Twix moment happening here.
All right.
Betwixt moment. Nice.
How are we doing the draft order?
Q went first last time.
Yeah.
So
I'll
let's
third.
go. Let's
Or
go. Let's just go oldest to youngest then.
Fuck yeah.
Okay,
So
since
Billy
I got
goes
to-
first, then Matt, then me. Oh god, I'm stuck in the middle every fucking time. And then Q.
Hello. Snake draft, 5 picks apiece.
That sounds
Yes,
good to me.
5 picks apiece.
Okay. Shout out to Level Up Arena for having us on having the podcast out today. Obviously, honestly, oversharing me the trip down to Kansas City, and it was an absolute easy decision for me to reach out to not only Stu, Josh, get us down here, get us in this awesome venue to perform a show. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Shout out to Level Up, Team Excluded, everybody that was involved in this opportunity. Thank you so much. We had a great time here. Right? Great time at Level Up Arena.
Absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely. It's fucking sick here.
That is badass.
If you're in the Kansas City area, come on down. It's at Hy-Vee Arena. There's so many computers. I don't even know the number. I bet Stu number of computers.
I think he left. Oh, never mind.
70. Crazy. So shout out to Level Up Arena for having us. Come on down. Have yourself a good time. I hosted a stream here last year, and it did one of my best numbers I've ever done, just strictly because of the venue. So come on down. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you, Stu, and Level Up. It's been a blast. Overall pick.
Number one overall pick. I'm gonna come out with a banger here. It's an N64 game.
Oh, it's a good start.
Super Smash Brothers.
That's classic. Hey,
Okay.
knock
You
me on
can't
that.
you can't sit there and tell me that doesn't go in the top.
A lot of friendships are ended that way.
Oh, yeah.
It's worse than Monopoly if you ask me.
And
Yeah.
friendships found too.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
Absolutely.
That was definitely a
Great pick.
24 hours a day.
Well, if you're trying to unlock Falco in Super Smash
Dude.
Bros. Melee, it's a 24-hour ordeal.
The worst thing about having a Nintendo 64 for me as a kid, I never had a memory card. So every time I started a game,
either.
there was no save progress.
Yeah, okay, let's pause everything, whatever the fuck
Okay.
we were going to talk about. How are you a streamer now? A
Yeah.
content creator now?
Correct.
And your video game introduction was, hey, let me play a game, and then the next day be like, I have short-term memory loss. 50. You were the 51st states of video games.
I like. I like to think that my parents were teaching me a life lesson there. Like, I don't give a shit what you did yesterday. Guess what? You're starting here again.
Yeah.
Like, you're learning today that life sucks.
Nothing lasts
every
forever.
day. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's no component out there we could buy for you for maybe under $10 that you could possibly continue on with what you're doing today. We're just gonna start from scratch.
You don't sound like you're salty about it at all.
Can we go to the next one, please?
Yeah, Matt, what's your draft
Tricks,
pick?
what?
So
I will fight you.
this may be slightly early for this one, but if I don't do it now, I won't get it, and that's all that fucking matters. Fuck you guys.
Okay.
Halo, the OG first Halo.
That's a
good
that's a
pull.
great
That's
pull.
a good pull.
Like I said, I can understand people saying it's second pick overall. Might be a little early, but it's close enough. I
don't think it comes back to you. I don't think it
exactly.
Yeah,
if I don't say
honestly,
it now, it doesn't come
not
back
a
to
good
me.
Matt, that's a good one strictly because of the fact one of us was going to pick it.
I was
A,
gonna pick
and
it.
B, you talked about friendships being started and ended.
Yeah.
That was another game that did
Oh
it.
yeah,
Oh, fuck
yeah,
yeah.
especially with the sword.
SWAT.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. The energy
dude.
sword?
Gravity hammer.
Oh,
Fuck the gravity hammer.
Absolutely not. All right, third pick. Cruising USA.
Oh.
Cruising.
The 64 one or?
What is
64
what
one,
game is
or
it?
like you
Or
go to an
anyone?
arcade and it's there, or like a bowling alley and it's there.
Okay.
Cruising USA.
No, I don't. That's over my head. Never played
You
it.
never played
Oh
that?
my god.
Jesus.
Do you have an N64?
Okay,
Yeah,
millennial.
absolutely.
All right, so here's what you're
Deprived.
gonna do. I need you to go on Amazon. It's like $20 on Amazon to
Okay.
buy it. It's gonna suck because of all the quality that you deal with now, but
I bet I've played it. I just don't know the name of it.
Cruising USA. It's the car game.
yeah.
Oh, that narrows
The
it down.
the full car game where like if you went to like an arcade or like bowling alley, they always had them in bowling alleys.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you like actually sat in, and there was like the Mustang with the big blower coming out of the top of it. They had the.
I'm sure I played it. I just don't know because you can describe it to me all you want. I'm not gonna remember.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
What was it like?
Is it the one with the Simpsons characters in it? No, I'm kidding.
No.
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 Shut up,
You
Kill.
said car game.
God.
Thanks for my next pick. But no.
Guess who gets next pick?
Going back to cruising though for a second. Do you remember on the N64 how to get the other cars?
Did I just Twix you?
Yeah. I don't care. Q go.
Okay, my first round pick. I'm surprised it hasn't been shown or picked already. Honestly, this is a surefire first round pick in any video game draft ever. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. That is
That is solid. One.
Yeah, it's a good
Some say
pick.
Vice City.
I think you could have came back and got it.
Cop out.
Yeah.
well. I mean,
100%.
I have back-to-back picks. I got first and second.
Oh
round
yeah,
here.
I guess. Okay, all right. It's
So-
a business move.
Right. So Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, first off, is the best Grand Theft Auto in the series. Well, for historical sake or nostalgia's sake, obviously the one that's been out for over a decade now.
Yeah.
Almost.
That one is obviously has done the most numbers, and I played that game through.
GTA
It's a
5,
phenomenal game. Yeah, GTA 5. Great video game. It's
I don't
somewhat
think I was
argued
pretty
that's the best one.
Yeah.
For me, it's San Andreas, just because as a child,
I never played San Andreas.
you never
Really?
did. Oh my
As
god.
a child, you what?
Oh, as a child, I got to experience things that I probably shouldn't have.
Yep.
And introduced me to the world a little bit. So thank you to Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for that. I got a lot out of it.
Aw,
so
shit.
that's my first round
Here
pick
we
for
go
sure.
again.
And one of the best memes in internet to date.
Yes.
So shout out to that one. That's my first round pick. Second round could get a little iffy for me, but for my experience alone, you know what? No, I can save this one for a late round. You're not even gonna think of this game, so I'm gonna save that one. For me, it's important. For you guys, probably not so much. Second round pick, I'm going to go Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
I knew you were going to go there.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. That is the best Call of Duty. We have actually a former Call of Duty pro around the corner.
Yeah.
I'm interested to get his take on what he thinks in the franchise, but I'm a big Modern Warfare Infinity Ward engine type of player. I've always really enjoyed that. I mean, World at War was great. Call of Duty 4 was the first Call of Duty I ever played, so I really enjoyed that one for nostalgia's sake. But just Call of Duty blew up with Modern Warfare 2 when it came out, and obviously they're remaking it, and it's dropping yesterday. It's out.
Yeah,
it's
out.
out. So
that's why Kyler Murray didn't play too well.
but yeah, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, easy. It should have been a first rounder. Should have put San Andreas in second, but those are my 1 and 2.
That's
okay.
fair. That's fair.
All right, coming back to me.
Yep.
OG Super Mario Bros.
Respect. Played that at the bar the other night.
The SNES.
What is happening?
What are you doing?
gonna
I
go
lifted my hand up.
I was
and
gonna go for the
you
high
acted
five.
like I was about to punch you in the
No.
nose.
I was gonna go for the high five, and then I was
okay,
like, "Oh
big guy?
shit!"
Want
Touched
to talk
it.
about it?
That's what
It's
I
called
just gotta
bumping
remember
mics.
doing
I
that.
played the shit out of that game on Game Boy. Game Boy Color.
Oh yeah.
Game Boy Color.
Game Boy Color.
Do you ever play it on the OG SNES?
The what?
Super Nintendo Entertainment System?
Why would you? What? I know.
It's called a SNES.
Yeah, that's kind of what everybody calls it.
Hold on,
SNES.
Stu, if you're not in the middle of anything, if you didn't call it anything but the SNES,
I don't even know what that is.
are you a noob?
I don't even know what that is.
I don't think he knows what you're talking about.
SNES?
I don't know what a SNES is.
The SNES with the rectangular controllers?
Oh, just the original Super Nintendo. Just
You've never heard it called SNES before?
Thank God.
What?
What do you mean, everybody? You Northerners?
So listen.
This is the Midwest.
So
We're not
people-
fucking rogue.
People
Call
do
things
call it
SNES.
that, but it's always been called just the
OG Nintendo.
just
I
the
mean,
Nintendo.
everybody I know calls it SNES because it's an acronym, Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
And he runs an esports arena, so I'm gonna go with Stu on this one.
I guess I'm an idiot. He shook his head
Yeah,
yes and
yeah.
walked away.
But I love the SNES, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Those games are phenomenal. There's,
Oh,
there's a number of games I
absolutely.
can name.
Yes.
Name
there.
some of them.
No.
I almost baited you into it.
No tricks, man.
Almost all right,
You're
Matt,
a
your turn.
masturbator.
What?
All right.
Actually, it's not true. You got to kill in the way. Go on.
Whoa.
I'm going to go similar to what Q's first round pick was.
Okay.
Actually, same franchise.
Love it.
Okay.
I'm going Vice City. For the exact same reasons pretty much as what he
Okay.
said about San Andreas. Vice City was my first run into GTA, and that, like,
I want to say, like, people in your age group, but you guys are a little bit older than me, like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Vice City came out first, and those came out in those, like, molding years for you
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
So Vice City, I think, for the older group, would fit better.
Yeah.
I think San Andreas is more
Well,
my
and
age.
it was the first GTA that was third person rather than up above, wasn't it?
No, they're all.
The first one ever was
First
like
and second one weren't. The third one was 3D.
yeah, they were
okay.
like up above 2D.
I love that, by the way. Best third person shooter, I think. Well, not really supposed to be a shooter, but it can be.
Yeah, right, Billy.
Thank you, Q. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay this one out because I'm kind of shocked this didn't go. The Mario Kart franchise.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can't pick
Can't say
franchise.
Okay,
Franchise,
not the
pick-
franchise. Okay, I'm gonna take 64 Mario Kart.
Okay,
That
so
one-
that's the one you
yeah,
got to
that's
pick,
the one.
right?
That's
You
the
have
That's
only
the
one
one
you
you
pick.
got to pick. I understand that you do have the original out there, but at the same time, 64 was definitely one of those games where you fucking locked yourself in on a stormy day with your friends, and you guys fought each other in the basement,
Yeah.
fucking playing that game.
Rob and I used to break controllers.
And then-
He who went in Voldemort. you
With
and I.
with that same friend group, you take beer and you get fucked up now before you go out.
Yes.
You play Mario Kart.
We're
And
supposed
then
to
you
do
do
that.
some drunk
we
driving.
were
in the
supposed to
video
do
game.
that. We just didn't
Yeah.
have time.
No.
Because your boy. is-
Friday got the best of all
Yeah.
of us.
Oh.
Let's just
Billy,
say
coming
that.
back around to you. What's
Coming
your
back around?
Let's begin the third round with Billy here.
I'm gonna go ahead and do Simpsons Hit and Run.
You're the worst.
Get
dude.
twixt, bitch.
You're the worst.
Get fucking.
You're
Yeah,
the
you know how
worst.
I feel. Now
You're the
you know how I
worst.
feel. I'm
Simpsons
gonna
Hit
buy
and
you a
Run,
Simpsons game.
I wish you would actually. Yeah, thanks.
Listen, that game was so much fun. First off,
It was.
that final fucking mission though. How long did it take you guys to beat it?
2 weeks.
I don't know. I didn't have a memory card.
2 weeks.
You didn't have a
2 weeks. The best part about that game too was finding all the like low key like in-game cars that you could drive,
Yes.
like the rocket ship.
Dude, that one was great.
Yes.
Oh,
That was Homer's.
Were there
Homer's
cheat
was
codes in
the
that
that
game?
was.
There were cheat codes in it.
When was the first? Like, when did cheat codes get invented? Like, when did people start figuring
Oh,
it
cheat
out?
codes have been a thing. Have you ever seen Ready Player One?
Oh, I love that movie.
They give like a quick history of like cheat codes and like Easter eggs.
Yeah.
That's on one of the streaming services. I want to watch that. Probably,
really?
Probably tonight. We can
It's
do it
amazing.
tonight.
I own
Down.
that movie.
I'm fucking down.
I love that movie.
I own it
What
on
up?
Amazon. Go ahead.
Guy behind the camera.
Thanks for raising your hand.
Do you have any idea what a Game Shark is?
Oh shit.
Holy shit.
Okay, listen, hang on.
Q,
hang
we're
on.
about to
Before
blow
you,
your mind.
Time out. Before you answer
This
that,
was the Cronus before the Cronus.
I want you to know, if you say no to this, you need to quit streaming immediately.
Stu definitely knows what the Game Shark is.
Game
There's-
Shark.
yeah.
I don't know because I'm not a filthy cheater.
Okay,
so
they're
what Game
fun.
Shark was, you could use it on your PC, Game Boy. You could use it pretty much on everything.
Yeah.
Use it for Pokemon
They
all
had
the time.
Yeah.
add-ons that you actually physically added to your console or whatever.
They were physical
Or you could get
plugins.
Yeah, but you could go online and get them too. Though.
Yeah.
But it would detect what game you're reading and apply every single cheat code out there for it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's
I
a
want
thing.
that. I want
That
that
was a
really
Dude,
bad.
and it was for the Game Boy. And here's the thing, too. They didn't ever make those things for, like, whatever console you plugged it into. They never made them, like logistically or, like, economically correct to where, like, you throw it on there and now your system goes from, like, a Honda Civic and now it's an Escalade. Like, it was huge. And they always had fans in them. So while you're playing, you just hear...
You guys are a bunch
the
of dirty
entire
rotten
time.
cheaters if you had one.
Well,
Dude, if you didn't have one when you were, like, what, like 12,
Yeah,
13?
you were fucked.
If you didn't have one, like...
oh, so I was just better than you guys? And you guys are all cheating?
No, you would have gotten
it-
your ass kicked by everybody.
Yeah, you would have. You would have
Yeah.
been in the minority, and everybody would have been like,
What
"Dude, you're
video
not
game
that
do you
cool."
use that for?
Anything.
Everything.
None of my
and
friends
anything.
had that.
The
Even
website
Pokemon.
still exists.
Yes.
None of my friends had that. I've never heard of that until today.
Listen, you want to know? It was really huge for Pokemon because when Pokemon came out, everybody found out that you could do the PvP battles. Oh, dude.
And the Mew cheat for it.
Yep.
It would, if you didn't catch Mew though, it would crash your game
Was
and you
that-
have to go buy a new one.
Could Game Shark, was that one that also give you missing no in that game?
Yes, it was.
Okay, yeah, it was. Okay, let's.
I mean, that-
so you're back around, right?
Yeah.
You said
I did.
N64
I did
Mario Kart.
and Simpsons Hit and Run.
Simpsons Hit and Run. Coming back to Matt.
God, I had okay.
There's a lot that just happened.
He rumbled his brain
I
back.
completely forgot about what.
It's like we're thoughts are trapped in a
Matt
bottle.
threw out a nice little piece of bait, rich bit, and then just fucked you up
Yeah,
with it.
you can't. Matt, you really made.
I'm gonna go back like old school OG original arcade.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Pac-Man.
It's a classic.
Okay. I mean, I will say that I don't disagree with the pick in general, like it being on the list, because let's say you go to like a mom and pop pizza place, and those ones are always the ones with the arcades
Yeah.
in them,
Yeah.
like mini arcades, and there's always a Pac-Man in there, and you're always gonna play at least one game on it.
Well, not only that too, but like, when's the one time you're gonna get your mom to play a video game? It's probably
Pac-Man, yeah.
Pac-Man. It's that one game that kind of spreads across every generation. You'll
Yeah.
see a 1-year-old on it one second and a 95-year-old on it the next second. It's like it covers everything.
Oh, fuck.
You fucking moron.
What'd you do?
Oh, I just funny boned the shit out of myself, dude.
He was just trying to put his ranch water in there. Bam.
I mean,
Luckily that didn't come down on you.
I respect the Pac-Man pick for what it's done for the industry, but I'm not going to sit there and grind Pac-Man for 12 hours like I would the games I do.
No, because
No,
there's better
absolutely
games
not.
out there. Yeah. But you have to respect it.
I respect it. I tip the cap to Pac-Man. It misses Pac-Man too.
Yeah.
Lord knows what she's got.
Could I get a ranch water,
Yeah.
please?
Thanks for asking, sir. You wanna
Third,
give yours?
third and 20? Is it getting the end zone? Let's go! Come on, baby. Jarek McKinnon? How many running backs they have in Kansas City? They don't even need that many. That's ridiculous. They got Pacheco, Clyde, McKinnon. They even got Ronald Jones, who just decides not to play even though he's healthy.
You're right. That's they used to have Le'Veon Bell too.
What a wow. Forgot about that guy. Forgotten running
He
back.
beat
He
Adrian
beat the
Peterson's
fuck out of AP.
ass.
So it's on
Beat
you
his
now?
ass. Yeah. I want to go with one that I think I'll be able to come back around to, but the only person I'm worried about guessing it is you, getting it as you, because we've talked about it before, and I think we've played it together.
We
as
could
well.
possibly be thinking the same thing.
So I'm just gonna say it. Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah, I had that lined
Fucking
up.
touchdown.
I had it lined.
Chiefs, baby.
The reason I didn't take it was I was like, that could be a safe fifth, but then I was like, you do play it just as
Yeah,
much as I do.
Pokemon Stadium was literally.
that.
The
You played it?
mini games.
There's
Fucking love that
the
game.
mini games.
Oh my
It was like another game that we can think of here, but the mini games were the reason that game was amazing.
You're talking like Pokemon Stadium for like N64, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. I never owned an N64. Like everyone I went to had them though.
Yeah.
So it was that, but yeah, that game It was like Super Smash Bros. Just fights over everything.
Funny story about that. My mom had a hairdresser, and it was like a 30 to 45-minute drive to that hairdresser. And I would go with her because I was too young. My brothers were at school or whatever. And they had a Nintendo 64 in the basement. And I would just go down there and play Pokemon Stadium. The entire hair appointment.
Absolutely.
The entire hair appointment. So shout out
There's
to my
something
mom's
about that
former
game.
hairdresser. I don't know your name. I don't know where, who you are, but thank you for that. It meant a lot.
There's something about that game that just like, it's one of those games too. You can grind, and you're not gonna get better at it. Like
God,
you
no.
don't get better at that. Like you get good at the mini games, but it's like there's a ceiling.
Yeah.
Some of these games we've talked about, there's a ceiling to them, but there's still people that sit there and grind them for like 24 hours.
Yeah. Because just think about it. We all have that one game that we can go back and grind out.
Yeah.
100%.
So
100%.
it doesn't get boring to us ever.
All right, Q.
Yeah, two of them?
3-4.
3-4? Okay, third round pick. Also surprised this franchise hasn't even been mentioned yet. Madden 2005. The hit stick was introduced to Madden football, changed the game entirely. I got the Hall of Fame edition with Ray Lewis on the cover.
Mm-hmm.
Also, probably one of the best soundtracks in any video game ever.
You work all night.
Precisely. Andrew WK.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, phenomenal.
NHL, like I think it's 04.
Hey, bro.
Hey,
dude.
shut the fuck up.
Why are you trying to do another
Who
clip?
are you?
What's wrong with you?
Come on, my guy.
Hey,
This is a
producer.
podcast. We take turns. God, who?
You brought up the soundtrack and it just kicked in.
Zip it.
I'm not
You
saying
can
I
zip
don't
it.
Throw it at him. Throw it at him. Throw it at him.
Zip it good. Scotty, don't.
So Madden 2005, the best of all Maddens, just because it was an introduction to the hit stick, totally changed the game. It was phenomenal. They introduced create a fan that year as well.
Oh my
so
god!
you can create a fan.
You always created the fattest guy possible.
And then the NCAA football jumped on that board too, when that was
Yeah.
a game that they would create a fan of that too. I may have done that. I'm not going to pick out my next one too, so it's up for grabs. So that's my third round pick, Madden 2005.
Number four.
Number 4. I'm going to go back to sports games here because these are two. They impacted my life severely.
Okay.
Backyard baseball.
Oh.
Damn it.
The original Backyard Baseball.
Oh.
Backyard Baseball 2003, when they brought the professionals into it, Ken Griffey Jr. was the best player, by the way. And, Pablo Sanchez, doesn't need to say it. Backyard Baseball 2003, I definitely played more because I really enjoyed the characters and people they brought from the leagues in. But the OG Backyard Baseball is the best sports computer game of all time.
Dude, I knew we were going to be battling it out for games. You and I specifically.
Yeah.
And then you and I randomly.
You
But I don't know what you play.
Listen, here's the thing. You two are former baseball players. You should have known that was going to be in one of yours.
I thought I'd be able to get it pick 5, to be honest with you. I thought you would forget about it and sleep.
There's a baseball game. There's a baseball game I have right now in my mind that I want to pick for 5, I think. But there's so many other games out there that are.
I'm going to
probably
pick it.
more
You know that,
impact.
right?
I hope you do.
I'm going to, because it's back to me. You ready?
Okay, go ahead.
Slugfest.
Not it, but I respect it.
That's a good game.
Slugfest. And you get 10 seconds. 10 seconds before each game to throw in, like, they weren't even cheat codes. You just get to play as a dolphin.
Yep, you
like
just
a
you
dolphin.
spam the controller and hope you get something.
Yeah, or you just play with like your one of the oh, I can't even say it because they're characters from another video game.
Yeah.
But that game, to just run to first base, and as the ball's getting there, just clothesline somebody.
The best.
The ball pops out. And now in a smart person's mind, they're like, I just hit a single. No, when you're 10, I'm going to run to second base now. There's something about that game, man. It just like really brought, if you had a bad day at school, come home, play a little Slugfest, you're good to go.
It's probably one of the, other than obviously Grand Theft Auto, it's probably one of the best games for cheat codes.
Yes.
For what you got out of them, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it didn't,
Or
it
Blitz.
made the game better without actually cheating.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Matt?
I'm gonna go a genre that hasn't been touched yet. Actually,
Ooh, touch me.
we're gonna go with a racing game. It's one of the
should've
more
guessed.
higher, one of the biggest,
I know what you're going to say.
one of the biggest racing games ever made, and it is Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Respect.
Yeah,
Respect.
golly, kid.
my
I thought I'd be able to get that one too.
My first ever all-nighter was spent playing that game. First ever in my life.
Yeah.
Playing that game.
What car did you use? What was your, like,
I
if
have
you
no
could
idea.
pick any car in that game, which one would you pick? I'll tell you right now what mine was.
I'm not a car guy, so I couldn't tell you. The
Audi
fast
A4.
one.
Audi A4.
Damn.
There was something about that Audi A4, man. It just, you all you had to do is take your finger off the brake, and that thing would just suck into turns.
I know this one's not gonna be said because this game's mediocre at best. Gran Turismo. You guys play that game? Those cars were very realistic.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, you're lying. You're not gonna pick that.
Yes, that was my next one.
Why?
I might change it now.
Your
all he
list.
picks is he plays
more
is
of a
racing
racing
games.
game.
He's really good at racing games.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like freakishly good at racing games.
Well, you all fucking deserve me to say something out loud. So suck my wiener. Okay.
All right, who's Billy?
It's on me.
You got 4 or
Yes.
5.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, let me get back.
Do you know how to spell need
Oh,
for speed?
bullshit. That wasn't a penalty.
No,
that was
I
good
did.
defense. Sorry.
You're doing
All
great
right.
over there.
Sorry, Matt.
4th pick. You said we can do 1 and 2s, right?
Yeah. You're going to do that for 4 and 5?
Yep.
It's that good?
Wait. Oh, we can't take it as 1. Shit.
What do you mean you can't take it as 1?
No.
He means the
like,
first and like
first
sequel
and second.
game.
I thought
No,
when you said that
one
earlier.
game.
No, when you said it earlier, I thought you meant you could pick, say, for 1 pick, it could be 1 and 2. But
Don't twist my words to
Well.
make them better for you.
I like twisty.
all right, you know what? No, I'm gonna pick these for my 4 and 5. Tony Hawk's Tony Hawk's
okay.
Underground and Tony Hawk's Underground 2.
I'm not an underground guy, to be honest.
Underground
I was a Tony Hawk Pro
was
Skater.
Underground was the best one.
Underground was the best one, and so was 2, strictly because of the fact you had more free reign to do anything in that game versus just skating around on a skateboard in the originals. Don't get me wrong, they were great.
Fun fact:
What?
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, first video game I ever got a memory card for. I saved on that motherfucker. Yeah.
That game came out in like 2004.
Yeah.
Also, the Tony Hawk's franchise had
Where's
the
my-
best music.
Let's talk later.
Plain and simple.
It
Tony
did.
Hawk
That was
what?
really good.
The Tony Hawk's franchise has the best music.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
hands down.
Absolutely.
Respect. I respect
Who's Matt?
You
Coming
talk
back to you.
shit.
What's your 5?
5. I'm not gonna go Gran Turismo actually.
Fucking knew it.
Way to go.
I'm gonna
can't-
go.
Way to go, Q.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go NHL.
Before you even
04.
finish, I'm going to tell you right now that's a cop out.
Why?
Why?
Because it's cop out.
Why is it a cop
There's so
out?
many other better games than that.
Dude, most of my time,
He didn't even give you the year.
It don't matter. NHL. Period.
most of the games I play are just racing, some like COD or Battlefield stuff like that.
Just so he can be used as bait to get my KD up.
Exactly. And
I remember those days. Those were great.
I mean,
Great content.
I'm not a very broad gamer. I'm not really. I wouldn't consider myself a gamer.
Matt,
Period.
You walk in the front. I'm gonna go through the back. So they're just. Matt goes. I died. I go. I know. I killed both of them.
Thank you.
So yeah, I am going NHL 04. It was.
Who's on the cover of that? I'm sorry.
I think it was.
I know who it is.
Madonna, wasn't it? Wasn't it Stars?
Jerome McGinley.
Okay, yeah, yep. Yeah, that's right.
That's the only HL I ever had. It's the only one I bought.
Yeah, I mean that was right when the graphics on everything was really coming up. The
Okay.
music was insane in that one.
Okay.
Everything was like I remember playing it. I got it Christmas Day. We had my dad's family over, and I'm playing it in the living room. And my grandma goes, "Are you watching hockey right now?" I go, "No, I'm playing hockey." I thought I was the
Hell
biggest
yeah.
badass in the world, but
Oh,
yeah.
because it looked almost
Because
real.
it looked almost, and that was in 2004. Imagine what it,
looks
for now.
like now.
Rico, can I ask a favor?
Yeah.
Can we do an honorable mention?
Yeah, we always do.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
For the one time we've done this before. We've done
We always did.
All right. I can't believe nobody's picked this one before.
Okay.
Me.
You're the game? Sorry.
Skate.
That game was so hard, but I respected it.
Skate.
That's a good
The
one.
fact that you could do tricks based on how you moved both of the sticks,
Yes.
that game was the most customizable game. There's still people who stream it.
I believe it.
Still people who stream it.
Well,
and,
the
like,
new game's
cut
coming
gaps
out.
and stuff. Yeah. Well,
That-
yeah.
Is
That's
it
why
finally
they're-
coming out?
Yeah, the new game is. I
Yeah.
don't know if there's a release date or what, but it's coming soon.
Rob Deerdeck's been on it the entire
Has he?
time. Oh yeah, it's
Fuck
been a
yeah.
5-year adventure.
So I never liked skate, and I think
Why
it was
not?
because it was just too hard for me.
Yeah.
I didn't have the thumb.
People that
coordination
people
for
that
it.
didn't like skate were the people that couldn't do the tricks, and I couldn't really do them either. I enjoyed the game, but I didn't like it.
I got like freakishly good at it. Freakishly, because I don't know. It's just one of those games where like it had a cap. You could get better at it, but like there was it was like open world without open world.
Right.
There were so many different areas that you could go to, that it's just like you could. It was one of those games where like you look at the clock, it says 1 o'clock, and then you're playing. And it feels like 5 minutes has gone by, and then it says like 9 o'clock, and you're like,
Oh,
"Oh my
shit.
god, I wasted an entire day."
Yeah, to me that game was like probably the only game I think that where doing actually skateboarding was easier than playing the game.
What?
Like actually going outside and
Matt, I heard what you said.
like I grew up skateboarding, doing BMX.
Oh, I
that
forgot.
stuff.
Yeah.
So to me, that it was easier for me to grab my skateboard, grab my ramp, go outside, and
that's
actually
fair.
do the shit than it was to do it.
I had the same
He's
thought
like a
as you.
sneaky super athlete.
Damn. All right. Respect. I didn't know
Sneaky, like with his feet.
That. I didn't know that.
Like hockey, he's like decent at hockey. I think if you tried a little harder.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, who's next? Q.
Yeah.
You got
He's
4
rounding
and
it out.
5.
No, just 5.
Just 5.
I had to do this one for obvious reasons. This game gave me not only you guys as friends, but kind of a little bit of career here, a little part-time job. It has done so much for my life. I can't not say it. Call of Duty Warzone. Like that game, even though it's free.
We respect it.
It's free. I mean, it's a part of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, whatnot, whatever, or Modern Warfare, whatever one just came out. But Call of Duty Warzone has done so much for my life. It's introduced me to so many people, so many opportunities. It's just, it has to be at least in my top 5. I wish I would have put it higher, honestly, with how much it's impacted my life. But that game changed the world in one of the hardest times with COVID. Like in COVID, if you're playing video games and you're playing with the boys, you're playing Call of Duty. Like this was post Fortnite. Fortnite introduced Battle Royale to society, technically, even though H1Z1 came before and there were other ones. But Fortnite really broadened the spectrum for gamers in regards to a Battle Royale. And
They did.
And then getting a Call of Duty version of that was just that on steroids. It was people were so excited about it,
Yeah.
and the fact that people give it a lot of grief, but Call of Duty knocked that game out of the park. Like it couldn't have done.
Originally.
It couldn't have gone any
in the
better.
beginning.
Yeah, it couldn't have gone any better when things started. Obviously with updates and stuff throughout, got a little sketchy cheaters, things like that. But that game,
Hackers.
absolute hackers. Yeah, that game absolutely changed my life, and it continues to change my life still.
Yeah.
So Call of Duty Modern Warfare or Call of Duty Warzone,
Can respect it.
number 5 on my
Love
list.
watching him
respect
rage
it.
when he gets killed by somebody.
And it's probably the game I'm best at.
Give me your first. Give me your honorable
do
mentions.
you want me to go through and do a recap first, just so?
Yeah, give us a recap.
Okay.
Yeah. And then let's all vote on whose list we like better. Obviously, we'll be a little biased. You just can't vote on your own.
That's fine.
That's
I
fine.
like that.
I still gotta. I'm gonna create like a bunch of videos. I haven't created a whole bunch of videos on the original.
Okay.
On the original draft we did with the Halloween candy. Because I wanted to. I'm gonna post everything kind of all at once, and I've already cut the videos for them. I just haven't posted them.
Okay.
So we'll go through it, and then we'll vote. But really, we want to know what people who listen to this show think.
Hell yeah.
Who do you? We're
yeah.
gonna start now. We're gonna do these drafts probably for the next couple months, to be honest with you. And I want to know. Let's get some engagement here. I want to know who you guys think has the best drafts. Because I'll tell you straight and be honest about it. My candy draft was shit. I can't eat half the candy that everybody else can eat.
I felt pretty good about it. Obviously, your situation's tough, and Matt threw in Jolly Ranchers, so I know I beat that one.
And then
But-
Twix came up.
But no, to be honest though, Rich, for you having your allergies and everything, yours actually wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad, yeah.
It really wasn't bad. That was a pretty solid draft, I thought.
I would like to curious if we could get the fans' interaction to vote on it, and we get a winner each week to keep a scoreboard of whose lists have done the best. Of
And if you win, you get to draft first.
I like
Ooh,
it.
I like that,
I like
yeah.
it.
The easel.
Oh.
And now it's back in play.
So we stole
What
an
the hell?
easel.
What is? No,
We obtained an easel.
that's better.
We didn't steal it. I was allowed to take it. But we have an easel, and we can start putting like the winners, past winners for each of the
Can someone
drafts.
explain an easel to me?
Easel, like you know how you have a whiteboard?
Mhm.
Ours is just on an A-frame.
Oh, right on. W, cool. I didn't know what easel was. I'm sorry.
Sometimes, man. Sometimes I question some things.
You should.
All right, Matt, read through it.
Okay, so we will start with Billy. His 5 picks: Super Smash Bros., Mario Kart 64, Simpsons Hit and Run, which I think that takes it down, but whatever.
What?
Tony Hawk Underground, and Tony Hawk Underground 2.
Big Mario guy you are.
I think Billy's might do really well for people outside of this room.
I think so too. I think,
I'm gonna tell you right now. I spent a shit ton of time on
Fuck!
N64.
But he's on my fantasy team. Let's go, Kittles! Sorry.
But yeah, I spent a shit ton of time playing N64. I had it for fucking years.
Yeah.
I just
Okay.
couldn't stop playing it.
Billy. Or not Billy, Matt.
Number
what was yours?
2 is me, which is Halo, GTA Vice City, Pac-Man, Need for Speed Most Wanted, NHL 04. Rich was Cruisin' USA, Super Mario Bros., Pokemon Stadium, Slugfest, and Skate. Q was GTA San Andreas, which I butchered the spelling on.
I love that he admits that without us seeing it.
COD Modern Warfare 2, Madden 05, Backyard Baseball 03, and Call of Duty Warzone. Make sure you use my spelling of San Andreas. So
I'm going to. I'm going to.
I definitely think my pick is just a certain demographic of gamer. Like
Yes.
like I don't do
I think it's gonna be the younger crowd.
right. I don't do like the Sims. I don't do like the role playing, that kind of stuff. It's gonna be like the competitive gamer.
Yeah,
crowd.
absolutely. Yeah.
All right, let's I guess get into honorable mentions.
Let's throw out some honorable mentions.
So ones that didn't make the list for me. One of the first ones I thought of was Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball, Nintendo 64.
Oh, really? You like that game?
I loved that.
I thought
game.
it was clunky.
I loved that game. And obviously, I only played as the Mariners. And Ken Griffey was my favorite player. When he went from Seattle to Cincinnati, I got my uncle's brother works for the Reds, so I was always a Reds fan. And when he went there, I lost my shit. So
Yeah.
that's an honorable mention for me. That's one of my honorable mentions.
For me, Assassin's Creed just across
that's
the
a
board.
really fucking good
absolutely.
one.
So I didn't put it in the draft just because I'm pandering, I think. But I've always thought about streaming it, but I feel like it'd be a really hard game to stream.
The Assassin's Creed community is bigger than you think. People
Really?
love that fucking game. God of War too. Like that.
I get the God of War stuff, but like the Assassin's Creed, I never thought of, because I have beat, like, not when I say beat, like I've done 100%, put 100% completion into every one of the games that have come out.
Yeah.
Every single one of them, and
Absolutely.
I fucking grind them,
Yep.
and I'm like good at them too. It's not hard to be good at that game. But
I think you could easily do a game, like if you're streaming 3 times a week, do a different Assassin's Creed every night, so people are always seeing it. You could make easy content out of that.
yeah.
People would enjoy that. I would enjoy. I'd watch it.
All right.
I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and do go back to the N64, GoldenEye.
That's a fucking
Yeah,
good one
how did
too.
nobody
Dude,
draft that?
I was going to.
How did nobody draft that one?
I saw so much more potential in the other games that were on the N64, but that was one of the very first multiplayer shooting games where you could piss your friends off. We used to do rockets in the basement all the fucking
It wasn't clunky.
No.
It was straight up fun.
And anybody who picked Odd Job pissed everybody off.
Yeah, it was way too easy. That was a cheat code.
Yeah, that was
A little
cheat code.
person
Matt,
with a fucking hat.
So
Oh.
I don't remember the name of this game. That's why I didn't pick it. And maybe you guys can help me with it. It was like a spy game where
let me lean forward for this.
it was like a spy game where you were like a car and you could go like
Driver.
I don't think it was called Driver.
Splinter Cell?
No, like at the end of each mission, you like pulled it up into the back of a semi truck. It was on PS2, I think, PS1 or PS2.
Was that like a Fast and Furious?
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't mid.
I keep thinking it's a 007
Driver.
game, but I don't think it might be Driver.
It's Driver.
Okay. I don't remember it
All
being
right.
called that.
It's
but
really
that could
good
be
at
what it is.
That game was fucking
It was
hard.
fucking hard.
That game was hard.
Another one that I forgot the name of that I was gonna do was Twisted Metal.
Oh, why didn't anybody pick that?
man.
Holy
Do
shit.
you not know what that
just
is?
hit me. It just
bet
hit
I've
my
seen
name.
It was
but
the
I-
ice cream truck with like the clown.
Yeah,
with the,
Twisted Metal was wild.
It just hit my mind what that was. I thought I was thinking Metal Gear Solid, which is another fantastic game.
Yeah, I got a couple.
Nobody picked Mortal Kombat
Yeah,
either.
I got a couple of Halo 3. Obviously, I think is the one that introduced me to online gaming first.
Okay.
That one, and then also, I just had it and it totally
I
skipped
went to
my
high
mind.
school with a competitive Halo player.
Really?
Yeah.
You
He's
know-
really fucking
You
good.
know, these guys have a competitive Halo
Yeah, I
team
know.
that just won a tournament.
Yeah, they're very, very good at it. Yeah.
really fucking wild.
I watched some of the videos on it.
Who was your other one? You said you had.
I had another one, but it totally skipped my mind when I got so into Halo 3 there for
You
some
guys
reason.
ready to fucking throw your mics?
Hold up, let's get Rico's at least one or two of Rico's in because he hasn't said any of his honorable mentions.
Well, yeah, Assassin's
He said
Creed.
it has
Oh, Assassin's
Assassin's
Creed. Yeah, you
Creed.
did.
He
Okay,
closes his ears when he
You
talks.
guys ready to
Yeah,
throw
I
your
figured so.
headsets and mics? PlayStation 1, Spyro.
That's a fucking good
Oh,
one
that's a
too, dude.
great
That's
one.
a
Shit,
fucking
dude.
good one.
Crash Bandicoot.
That's
We're
like the
really
same.
bad at drafting anything.
I think we were more biased at the games that we played on certain consoles, and they
Yeah.
were like, "Yeah, these are the ones that we're gonna think that our demographic likes."
Yeah.
And we
No, I
kinda
totally-
just kind of shit the bed.
I just picked the ones that I like the best.
That's fair.
Another one I wanted to add, but I already did too many sports games. NFL Street.
You know what?
NBA.
Okay, if they brought those games back,
With modern players.
I think that they would do numbers.
Yeah, like
So
Billy,
many.
like NHL hits.
Oh, dude, Hits was a phenomenal. You had
NFL
Hits, Blitz, and
Blitz.
then
Blitz was the one where you
Slugfest
could
was the
shoot
other
your
one.
guys up with steroids.
Yes.
I didn't play the
Out
modern
for
one.
5 plays.
I played the Nintendo 64 one. I never played the ones on PlayStation 2 where you'd like inject.
Dropping a people's
Yeah.
elbow onto
Yeah, I
fucking
never-
guys.
Mid-
Midway
played that
was
one.
fucking awesome for doing those.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right.
Anybody got any other ones?
I
Oh,
did, but I
there's-
can't remember.
there's so
we
many
could
I could
sit
riddle
here
off.
we could sit here for hours and just come up with.
Well, we got to go
more
to dinner.
games.
Go to the top to Mark. Let's go.
Did you just punch him in the head?
I want to punch something. Let's go. He was a former Packer. It makes me sad. But I'm happy for him now. He's in heaven. He's not in hell like us Packer fan.
Well,
So I'm gonna leave us on a sentence that nobody's allowed to answer. Okay, ready?
I hate it here.
You know how there's companies that sell CO2?
Oh God.
How come you can't be a self-made CO2 company? DJ? No.
Spinach. Oh, yeah.
DJ?
Spin that shit.
There it is.
Sorry, I almost took that from you, Q. That's kind of habit for me. So.
Hey,